All right, here we go. Mori ore te whānau, no mai hoki mai, welcome back to the practice run. Your frontline pass of the hard sports station, brought to you by 99 Dreams, inspiring others to chase their dreams with your host, Rawiri, Tukohirangi, and Sam Tarangi. We're diving deep into the thrilling world of the NRL and Rugby today, and who knows where the game will take us tomorrow. All we know is that from the try line to the sideline, the practice run's got you covered.
Strap in as we tackle the big plays, the game-changing moments, and the stories that define legends. Whether you're a seasoned vet or this is your first hit-up, the practice run is for everyone. Every run, every tackle, every win, experience the rush with us.
With exclusive insights, couch analysis, and a touch of humour, the practice run is here to keep you entertained, informed, and part of our practice squad. Because here, every practice run takes us one step closer to glory. The practice squad, where every listener is MVP, powering our play, every episode, every day.
And we want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, 99 Dreams. I was going to say Uber again, but I think that joke's done now. Shout out to 99 Dreams. If you want to cop one of these caps, head over to 99dreams.co.nz. I need to get your address, Sam, and then we'll just send this. Even if it don't fit your head, just place it.
Even if it don't fit
just
your
place
head.
it there and like duct tape the clips together. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, just hold it.
Just
there.
don't do up the back of the cap.
Yeah, cuz just tape it together. Weld it. Yeah, 99dreams.co.nz, whānau. We have a few left if you use buy now. You pay full price. No discounts, no nothing, just pay full price. Because that's just the way the economy works. That's how sales works. You know, there's no discount code. There's no aroha here. We are hard up for cash. Hey. No, I'm kidding. But there's no discount code. What are we doing today? Oh yeah, we're not doing paper scissors rock till the NRL season starts back up again. Because I keep forgetting every other episode. So I thought, you know what? It's an NRL thing. It's not an international thing.
I like it.
NRL thing.
Damn, I'm going to forget this thing now. It's one thing I wanted to try, but no, it's all good.
Don't worry about it.
Write it down before you forget.
I'll lose it.
Well, then say it, and then we can come back to this. This is episode
Nah, see, because it doesn't work if you say it.
Oh. Was it like a Sam experiment that could have gone wrong?
Oh. Yeah. I wouldn't say a Sam experience. It's just something where like it's meant to increase your odds of winning. Just I'll explain it some other time.
I kind of get you. Maybe off camera. Maybe explain it off camera at the end of the show. What do we have in store for you today? Well, look, whānau. Mate mā Tonga, well done. All the flowers to you, fellas. We'll be diving deep into that recap from the weekend's misery for Aotearoa, but celebrations for Tonga. And y'all are going to get flowers and then some. New fans, y'all are something else. I reckon, do we put Tongan fans like on the same level as English football fans? Is that too controversial?
Same level as in like what?
Like the passion that they have for their team. Like, you know, if you find like a passionate Liverpool fan, they're chanting like all the Liverpool songs. Like, Liverpool, Liverpool, I'd rather live somewhere else. Or like, Mate mā Tonga shit, you know?
I feel like it's just their whole country, right? Or anyone that has heritage towards Tonga and is proud of it. They come out the gates, out the fucking factory, out of the bush when their team's
even
on.
Those uppercusses, Those uppercusses are like, Mate mā Tonga.
And then when they don't play, they go back to their everyday lives.
That's true. That's true. Have you seen that movie Red, White, and Brass?
Yeah.
Bro, wicked movie, eh?
I watched it on the plane.
Oh, heading overseas.
Yeah, when I was going to
High
Aussie,
Rocks.
that's one of the films I watched, and then I YouTube the actual performance. I was like, I got to see the actual performance now.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was solid. Obviously, like the film, like made it
Hyped it up a bit more.
Yeah. But solid performance, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah, gee, I like that film, eh? What's his name? Mucker.
He's too out the gate.
He's a bot, yeah.
He's playing up as what he is. Fucking.
And then I felt bad for their Afakasi boy. What's his name? And they all just roast him because he can't.
Oh, yeah. I know the one you're talking about. His mate. The rich one. He's the rich one, right?
Yeah, the one with the house.
Yeah.
Well, he had the job anyway. He had the job.
Bloody hell.
But Whānau, yeah, Red, White, and Brass, wicked video, and I feel like that helps you understand like how passionate these Tongan people are of their teams. No matter like what the sport is, if it's red and white, they're there all night. Oosh. But yeah, and then following that, we'll talk about some of the key signings and key news, considering the transfer portal opened up on Friday just gone. So we'll talk about some of the key signings and re-signings since that date. But first, a message from our sponsors. We don't actually have sponsors, but that's what it would say. If we had sponsors, that's what we'd break into. But first, a message from our sponsors. Remember, Whānau, brush your teeth and say your prayers with Colgate. Cavity protection for calcium boost. It was the only toothpaste that they had at the night and day of Whangari. That is today's sponsor. All right, Kiwis versus Tonga. What were your guys' thoughts on that game?
I was gonna wear the Kiwis top until that performance, so I started to rock out the thought I'd rock out the Bulldogs. I don't even where to begin. I'll tell you what. I don't know if I'm just gonna assume we lost the toss and they chose to receive, because if we won it and we chose to kick off to them, that's mistake number one. I feel as though with how hyped they are during the war dance. I don't know what's the Tongan one called. I don't know. I know the Samoans one's called the Sipitao or whatever, and we have the haka. I don't actually know what the Tongan war dance is called. Does anyone know?
We'll Google it for you right now, eh?
Whatever it is,
I'm pretty sure
that puts them in a mood, and I feel as though to offset that, you might want to not kick it to them. Because they got all the hype, they got the crowd behind them. It might be in Auckland, but everyone knew there was a Tongan home game.
It's a Kailau.
Wow, interesting. Did not know that. But man, they came out just on a different level, and we got smacked from the start and just never recovered. It's like the only thing I could liken it to is like if you're in a fight and you get knocked down early. It just takes you so long to recover, you just don't know, and then that gives the other person so much more confidence, because I don't think they could have played a more perfect 40. That was just lights out. First set, now, I mean, Scott Sorensen, that might be his new name from now on until he earns the right to be called fucking Sorensen, because
I told you he's sorry.
Because I think he was the one that gave the 6 again, that let them get the repeat off the first set, which got them all the penalty, that got them down our end to score. It was just stupid. Sorensen was being sorry all game. I can't remember a moment that he actually did anything well. But man, Tonga there was a perfect 40. I think the best thing that happened to the team was halftime. If there wasn't a halftime, that score would have been even more ridiculous, I think. Their forward pack, just talk about domination. like Anna Whanua Blake going up against Fisher Harris and Joey Tapine, two elite props. He kind of just showed them up. Tom Malolo, next level. Kafusi was good. Their whole bloody team was good. I don't know if they were good or we were just really, really bad. Maybe a combination on both. But far out. They deserve that lead wholeheartedly. I think I counted on one hand how many tackles we had in near 20. Self-inflicted wounds, man. They do not help. Coming out of yardage, just knocking the ball on. I thought Kinney or Tomoko, one of them should have maybe been taken off. Like in that first half. There's just only so many mistakes you can do. And then kind of like a do-or-die game. So I think Stacey also I think the whole team, not just on the field, but off the field, like the coaches were shocked. I think they just thought it was just going to happen. And it didn't. And you kind of never want to pull a player because you want to keep their confidence high. But at some point, do or die game, you got to win. You just have to make the call. You have to make the call. And they didn't. I think it might have cost them, man. That I felt we had no ball. We couldn't complete a set in that first half, and the result was 24-0, 24-6 at half. I can't even remember how we scored just before half. Who was that? Papali? Or was that Papali'i? Who just crashed over. That would have been in like the second or third set where we actually had it inside their 20. We defended for large portions, giving up tries. I mean, their first try to Katoa. I thought Warwick was there. I felt as though he didn't realise how close he was to being out. Because I feel he was on the outside of him. When he should have been like on his inside shoulder and used the line as the extra defender. But man, they got absolutely whacked. Didn't know how to recover. Second half, you could kind of see, I don't know if Tonga, I felt just all the momentum had gone. It was a new game, and just to think we almost pulled it off shows you what could have been. But at the end of the day, man, if you're down 24-0, I don't know how you expect to win. Even to have a chance to win it was probably half good, but at the end of the day, just not good enough. Too many mistakes, self-inflicted wounds. Tonga played lights out, perfect first half. They deserve that win and good on them. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Lost for words. I will say this. I thought that was the worst game I'd ever seen from James Fisher-Harris, personally. Felt as though I don't even think he did any runs. Every time I saw him get the ball, he passed it. I was like, you're not Isaiah Yo. Like, why? Why are you getting the ball and passing it out the back? That's what your captain and fucking Penrith does, not you. He just did things that I didn't expect him to do. I thought he should have just ran the ball hard. But I don't know if that was the game plan. It must have been a set play because it wasn't just him. Every time they ran that shape, it was always to go out the back. So it didn't matter if it was him, if it was Leo Thompson or Joey Tapine, whatever forward was in that spot. So there had to be a set play. Well, fucking throw that one out. Don't use that again. Fucking, our strength is our forward pack, and we got them passing the ball. I don't understand. Anyway, fucking game over. I don't want to talk about it. That shit was depressing, to be honest. Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It was so fucking
Let me interject just before you start, Sam. Let me just the Google said it was Kai Lau, but then the videos all say it's a sippy tau.
Oh, I thought that was the Samoa.
Yeah. Nah, I knew it was something. Sippy. Yeah, I knew it was something similar to the Samoan one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just because I'd seen so many videos with that one that was similar, and I was like, I don't know which one it is. But
yeah, that's what I mean. So I just had to clarify. Away you go, brother Sam.
Yeah, we were bloody poor. Like, there's no way around it. But Tonga also came out with a really good game plan. They smashed our middle. Like you said, that's probably the worst you've seen Fish play. I thought Fish was bad. I thought Tapine was bloody bad in their first stint. Like, he was... Tops, I love you, but that was bad. That was bloody bad what he was dishing up. Like, he wasn't impactful at all in his first stint. And then he was just getting torched on defense. Like, I know they had to do a lot of it, but, like, Tonga basically came out there with their plan. They just said, we're just going to smash the middle. I've never seen Fish have so many missed or, like, ineffective tackles. Like, same with Tarps. Like, Tarps missed so many that I thought he should have. I don't know why they decided to start Leo. It's almost as if he hasn't played a ton of football, like at least recently. So starting him with the other two, I kind of felt like they needed to maybe stretch Tarps and Fish a little bit longer and then bring Leo on rather than start him with those three, especially with how Nafahu played last week. Like, he was really good. He was really good. He made a few errors, but like, I felt like he deserved to kind of keep his starting spot. And then like once Fish or Tarps came off, then they had to bring Leo on, so there was still a bit of impact. But to have all three of them out there to start and you still get smashed is unbelievable. Kenny and Tomoko, they were both just trying to get off their field. That first 15 minutes, they were begging Cody to go on and chance to take one of them off because, Jesus, they were both bad. And then the other one's probably Phoenix. Bro, how many times did Phoenix rush up out of that line and give away a 6 again, or come out and just completely whiff a tackle? Just completely whiff. So yeah, they were some bad ones in the first half. That second half, kind of just like, yeah, I like it. Kind of went a bit how I thought it would. So I didn't think we were going to score that many points, just because like Tonga was so good in their first half that it kind of felt like they tried to win it all in the first half, which they basically did. And then yeah, we rebounded like I kind of thought we would, just not that well. And yeah, topping his try. How good! How good! It gave me belief. Tarpany was like I felt like everyone was way better come the second half, but that's also because Tonga massively fatigued. Like, there's no way around it. Had Tonga been able to keep that up for, I don't know, 55, 60 minutes of that game, we probably don't even have a chance to really get back in it. But yeah, I don't know. That was a fucking depressing game, is what it was.
Depressing is what it was.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I caught the second half. So, for the whānau at home, I was up in Cape Reinga, Awanui, over the weekend. So, we're out riding, and I missed the first half in Sparkle, but the second half I caught, and it looked like, you know, the Tongans fatigued about the 50th minute. So we looked better than what I thought we actually were. I think we were just fortunate to be playing against a fatiguing Tongan side. But even with all the fatigue, we still couldn't capitalise as well as we should have. A draw would have meant we win and progress to lose to Australia this coming week. A draw, ladies and gentlemen. All we needed was 24-24, 25-25. We win and move on. 26, we would have won comfortably. But a draw would have kept us in the tournament. And now we fight against relegation. Is it the team? Is it the lack of cohesiveness? Is it the fact that we're missing a whole bunch of our star players? It's a damn country. We're pulling on all the available country players. It's not even like it's just a regular team where our depth chart is lacking. These are players that are eligible for Aotearoa, for the Kiwis, from every team in Super League and the NRL. But you're right, I wasn't a fan of Timoko. Kenny got big dogged. Even his attack couldn't save him. That try, lucky. It's, yeah.
Yeah, I
It's worrying signs.
can't even say if like who had a good game from the Kiwis. There wasn't kind of one person that stood out. To be fair, I'd turned it off going into that second half. I was ready to call it a night. I think when I turned it back on was the Tapine try. Did he score our last try, or was there one more after him?
That was our last
No, that was
try.
our last.
Oh, then it was the one before his try that I jumped back on.
Crosslands.
Oh yes, Crossland's one. But I mean, we had the momentum with like when we somehow brought it back and it was even with what, like 10, 15 left to go, whenever it was.
We had all the position, all the momentum, and all the calls were going our way in that last 10 minutes, and somehow Tonga still got the ball and ran it up the field to kick a field goal.
Yeah. That was it. We had a chance for a field goal beforehand. I don't know why teams wait so long. You know, like, why do you have to wait till inside 5 minutes when you got when you know you got 2 sets left, maybe one to try go for it? I thought, talk about the the SJ short ball. I do think they should have did a drop kick in that set because they were there, but I don't know whether it was the Kiwi mentality to think, oh no, we can score a try here, or we'll get another go. I was just like, there was still it was inside 10 minutes left to go. You were in a good position. Why not just try for it, get the lead, and back your defense? Nah, they were like, we'll get another shot. Well, Tonga only needed one.
Yeah,
Tonga only needed one, and he took it. Qatar, man, got to give him props after what he did in the first game against Aussie. To bounce back like that. Step up, take the kick, and to hit it. That's plays like that can set you on a course into stardom, or you look at beginning of playmaker's career. It's normally a moment. That's one that can kind of make
that's a
someone
bounce back moment.
Yeah, he got what criticism for the first game for not icy moments, doing few things that as a playmaker you just can't do. Well, how's about come back 2 weeks later and I'll just win the game off a drop kick? Yep, I can see you later. I mean, SJ, no. He had his chance. I wasn't against the... I don't think any of us were against the Sako kick, the going for the 2 points. I was yelling it seemed like 2 points, I was talking to the nephew, because to me, he's an elite kicker. He's someone that kind of game on the line. If you had someone to take the kick, he's on the short list of who you'll take. So I wasn't necessarily against that. He had a shot, just wasn't quite time. We had another shot, just wasn't to be. Yeah.
At the time, I wanted us to kick to the sideline and keep going, but I understood the chance to go for it because at least that way we get the lead back. And I didn't know the dropout rule.
Yeah,
I didn't know that they get a 20-meter dropout, but just because I kind of thought the way we were going, we should have just kept going at them. But I understood the chance to go for 2. And normally, when I watch the All Blacks, right, I'm like, bro, just take the points. Stop this kicking to the line out thing. So for me, in the opposite, in that moment, to be like, just go to the sideline, please. I was like, but then when they took it, I was like, it's a tough shot, but it's Wasako. He's a pretty good kicker, so I can understand the reason you go for it.
Yeah.
Especially, if you know that rule. If you know the dropout rule, then that makes even more sense to go for it. But I have my beliefs that they didn't know that rule.
Yeah, I don't think anyone knew that rule. Because if they did, Katoa would have caught it, right? Because they just went over the line. He could have caught that in, So no one, I'm with you. I don't think anyone knew that rule or this, but man,
on Katoa's drop goal, who actually could have charged it down?
Who?
Sorensen.
I knew you.
He could have charged it down.
You mean sorry?
No, I'm not. No, I refuse.
Sorry, yes.
I refuse to call him. He's a decent footballer.
Well, when he plays for the Kiwis, sorry. That's what he is.
Well, I mean, he
Sorry.
shouldn't. He shouldn't have been picked this year.
This whole year he's been sorry.
Okay.
He's
Sorry,
been
Sam.
injured, but
Exactly.
Anyway,
That's sorry behaviour.
if you go back and watch it, right, he's there to put the kick pressure on. He could have charged it down. I don't know when they stopped going for the charge down.
Because he's got money on Tonga to
Rather
win by
than-
1 point.
Rather than
Yeah,
just the
24,
kick
25.
pressure. 24,
Was there
25.
talks around we should have got a penalty on the SJ drop goal?
Nah, his foot
They challenged
had
it.
landed. Yeah.
Or did they
challenged
challenge
but-
it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But also,
He did have someone land on his leg, but it was after his kicking leg returned to the ground.
yeah, it was JT because JT got the charge down and then rolled into Sean. But yeah, because he was already back on the ground, not unsafe.
Now, see, kickers are going to play that loophole. They're going to kick and keep the leg out.
Yeah, they're gonna keep their leg up.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them do that on purpose, I swear. Like,
Yeah,
they already
they
know
do.
to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
But now you're going to see more of it next season.
Anybody think the marker was square?
Their markers were never square.
Bro,
How you going to get that quick of a quick kick rush up on someone? Even that Sean Johnson tackle when it was fifth, and he was too shallow, but they were up awfully quick.
Well, I was watching it. I was like, he's not square. He's not square. And then, of course, you can't challenge the markers. You can't challenge offside on a drop goal. What a shock! But that's the drop goal they should have taken was the one in like the 72nd, 73rd minute
Yeah, yeah.
where they played the short ball to Sorensen.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sean gets the ball on fourth tackle. He goes out to the right and he goes. If he just passes the ball to the right and then they run it straight back to the middle, he's in position for a drop goal. But he runs. He runs out to the right side, drops whoever under. And yeah, so now when he's coming back towards the middle, he's got to take it with his left if he's going to take it. So he has to run. But, that was...
But all in all, Tonga, well done. Definitely deserved that. Your second half definitely needs some work-ons, and we'll talk more about that on Thursday's episode. They need to turn down the first half intensity so they can maintain that intensity throughout the game, or they just need to get fitter and play full 80. But we'll talk more about that on Thursday, so be sure to tune in for that. I don't even know if we're going to do a deep, a preview for PNG. Like,
Bro,
is
that's
that
the
even
second game. You think that would be the first game, and the Aussie Tonga game would be the finale. But the
It's 'cause
Aussie
everyone
Tonga
knows they ain't
get
gonna watch
the
that.
well, they get the friendly game or the family friendly time because the Kiwis are at 10.
What?
I think so. Next to Sunday.
No, they're at 8:20.
I'll see.
Same.
Yeah,
Same, different font.
Stupid man.
All right. Well, moving on from that negativity, onto some more negativity. The Brisbane Broncos have re-signed Martin Tapu and Hayes Perham for the 2025 season. I don't know
Hayes
about your
Perham.
clubs, but we're doing great. So
Nah,
it's
you-
just gone from what?
Tapu, I think everyone assumed he was going to retire. Hayes Perham, great quality backup signing. He'll be good for your second tier team, whatever they play in, the Queensland Cup, whatever. But I mean, you got who you wanted, right? Reece Welsh re-signed. And I don't know how you kept fucking Xavier Willison. What did you just give him? He had to stay for unders. That dude could have got like 600 somewhere else. I'm annoyed that he stayed.
Let me cue that Dave Dobbins song. Loyal.
Nah, they need to be loyal to the money. Because what's
loyal
what
to the
happens when they get
Broncos.
older? Fucking nothing. Nah, Bolt, what loyalty? You're trash. Fucking young career, mate. Young, careers aren't that long. You think you're going to play 10 years? Look up, 10 years be gone.
Hey man, I'm sick of you trying to lobby for him. Another
He's
prop.
a great player. We're
Go find
trying.
another prop.
We're trying. Terrell May, come on over, brother. We'll take
Yeah,
you.
Terrell's off.
Okay.
Get
Leo
him, but he
Thompson,
comes with his brother.
come on over.
No.
Which brother? We'll take Talon. Oh, he's not even allowed.
Probably that one. Yeah,
He's not allowed. You got to have the other one.
Dang it, we're gonna have the other one. Oh yeah, he'll make a great 18th man. Yeah, all good. Tyrone May. Yeah, it's just.
Isn't he the same as Kurt Mann and your other 13s?
What do you guys make on Benja coming back to the Broncos? There's a lot of rumours swirling around that he's coming back.
You just need a half.
Yeah,
We need two. We need two. One's going to jail, the other one's going to rehab.
Billy Smith. Oh, not Billy Smith. Billy Walters.
Who?
Billy Walters at 6.
I don't even know if he's making the like depth chart. I think he's going back to Queensland Cup.
Well, he's on contract.
He might
He's on
be,
contract for another 2 years, I think.
He might be, but he'll get put down in the unders and then he'll ask for a release.
I forget you guys got a new coach, eh?
Yeah. Like, I guarantee he's going to get squashed and he's going to ask for a release. Someone's going to ask for a release.
Billy knows he ain't getting another contract. Super League time.
Nah, I think he will be quite poetic. I think I talked about the last episode, right? Poetic for him to come back to the Broncos, start his career off there, finish it off, see what he can do. He fills a hole, there's a gap there, he fills it. So yeah, I don't know if him and Adam Reynolds can play together. They kind of seem two similar players, you reckon?
Yeah, 100%. They can't be 6 and 7 together. Maybe like 9/14 and 7.
That was my biggest question: is would Ben Hunt go somewhere and play 9? Like if the halves were already established, that would he be willing to go somewhere and play 9? But if it's the Broncos, he's not going there to play 9.
Well, he's looking to come back on, and he's happy to take unders, so he'll fit in the salary cap.
Oh, he has to.
Weren't there something about like the NRL were going to make sure his contract, like, because they had him valued at a certain price, and there was going to be his value.
They do it for all players.
But it's
they did it. Like, they do it for all players because they did that for Jack Wyden.
That's what he got valued at.
Yeah, well, because he signed on unders because I think they valued him at like high 8, maybe 9 as a half, and because South Sydney signed him as a centre, they said, "Well, we're not paying that money for a centre." So I think they got away with it. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Ben Hunt.
Yeah, there was really.
Newcastle.
I mean, it's still early days, right? In free agency or whatever. In this, what do you call it? Is that what you call it?
Transfer window, free agency. I don't know. We'll call it something.
No big name has moved, right? Like, everyone's just re-signed. Reece Welsh re-signed. Sam Walker re-signed. Brendan Nakota re-signed. Fucking Braden Trindle. Like, all these players have all been re-signing. Guess the only ones that we know are going to move that are big names is Ben Hunt, one. Josh Adokar, another one.
Yeah.
We don't know where he's going.
He's rumoured to pretty much go to Parramatta.
Yeah, I've seen the
with Royals.
Yep. There's talks around what Pep's gonna do, but he can't move until 2026. Terrell May, he's probably be the other one that's gonna go be on a new team next year. So those are kind of the three that you think will have almost like an immediate impact on their team, or they can swing things a certain way. That's
it doesn't help, right? Because Ben Hunt in Aussie camp right now, like, he's probably not really talking about his next club. May is in England, so I highly doubt he's thinking about his next club at the moment. Like, there's a lot of these players that are on, like, international duty at the moment, so I highly doubt they're trying to really think about their next move, especially when
No,
because
they're
the way the
talking
NRL
about it.
no, but especially because the way the NRL structure is set out, you don't have even if you do go, you're probably not going this year. Like Terrell May can easily say, "I haven't got a contract for next year sorted. I've got one for the following year. I want to go back to the Roosters this year." Like he's still got the contract there. Ben Hunt's the only one that doesn't have a contract.
Yeah, true that. Yep.
So yeah.
Well,
Josh Adokar?
Yeah, Adokar's got no contract, but yeah, he's been linked to go to Parramatta to link back up with Jason Rolls. So you'd expect a wing combination of him and fucking Lomax.
You guys would, I would not.
Zach Lomax is just an idiot. Has his best season easily of his career and doesn't want to play there.
Can I ask you, how much have you guys followed Zach Lomax over the last few years?
Just this year.
See,
He's someone who's
for a while.
He's always had potential. He's played so many different positions. There was time where he looked like he was going to be a fucking fullback, and then looked like he was going to be a half decent centre. He's just never panned out until.
That's why I was gonna say. Like I've followed it for a while. They've played him multiple positions. He's maintained he is a centre. So when that new coach shows up and says, "Nah, you're a winger," and he says, "I'm out," I knew he was never going to Para to play wing. But yeah. Adokar.
Well, then what if the coach
on the wings would be unreal?
Going back to the Zach Lomax thing, what if the coach was like, "Nah, I don't want you to be a wing. I want you to be fullback." What do you think he says to that? Does he say, "Nah, I'm definitely a centre"?
Paying me more money. You
Yeah,
better
I
be
bet that's
paying
what
me
he's
more
saying.
money, is what he'll say. But he also might say, "Nah, I'm a centre."
If he does, what an idiot.
Well, when he was at fullback, I didn't particularly think he was all that good. Granted, he was young and it wasn't his position. But I don't think he has the ball playing skill to be a fullback. So it's
You can learn. I feel as though that's one thing you can learn as a fullback is ball playing. You know, I mean,
we've seen it, right? We've seen it with so many of these fullbacks.
Yeah,
who come in, they don't have the ball playing, and they learn it.
Yeah, right. And like it's better to be like a real good runner, be hard work ethic, like a mahi dog, and you learn to ball play later. Because I mean, obviously, if you got ball playing in the beginning, you act like the third half. But if you can't do all those little nitty gritty stuff, that's kind of something that you either want to do it or you don't. And I feel as though if you don't do it when you're young, you're not gonna learn that later on. No, I've never seen it. Like a fullback as they get older, get better at like the nitty gritty stuff. They're either really good at it young and learn this like the skill things later, or they just got all the skill in the world but kind of don't have that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tough one.
That is a tough one. What else have we got going on in the NRL world? I seen a post. I don't know how official the post was, but they're reviewing the length of a season.
Yay!
Oh, because what's his name? The NRL PA, Newton, Clint Newton.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He said something about the players wanted. They want to shorten the season. I promise you this: they don't want to give the money back.
Of course they won't. Yeah.
Well,
it's the catch.
Be a big reduction.
The NRL, right? They are running this international comp. We want to see a bigger international competition. Why can't we reduce the NRL season and run this NRL international season a little bit longer? 3 games isn't enough.
I mean, there's a lot of players there that don't really fit onto other teams, I guess.
What you mean?
Well, like if you've got in terms of international teams, Fiji's running out their best team possible, aside from Appy right now. They're not competitive. PNG, they don't really seem all that competitive. the Cook Islands, I don't know who they get to make them massively competitive.
Most of our team.
Oh yeah, they got old mate, eh? They come out of retirement.
Alex Glenn.
Alex, yeah. Yeah.
My brother, like if you've got to pull players out of retirement to do it, like it's tough. SJ, I don't know. Everyone said he was retired. I don't really consider him retired. He played this year. Like if it was next year, then yeah, I'd be like, he was retired. What the hell are we doing? I just think there's a lot of players who are like good that will miss out on international teams because they don't qualify.
Yeah.
Because I either want to retain their origin eligibility, so they don't want to come play for an England or in New Zealand. They don't make the Aussie team, so now it's like if you don't have that secondary qualification to be like the second, qualification. Like basically if you don't have the heritage or you don't have a secondary way to get to a Tonga, Samoa, Fiji, Cook Islands, like any of those nations there, man, there's going to be some really good players sitting at home.
Isn't there, though? Because I feel like most of those 50-50s are going to the island nations now. I say 50-50s because 90% of every team aren't even born in those countries. We went through the Tongan team. Only Ali Katoa was born in Tonga. We went through the Samoan team. It was only Critter.
Yeah, it's. You look at the top tiers, right, and there's like a competition there, but you only ever see it at the World Cup, and those top tier nations only really either meet in the pool play or in semi-final/final. Like the ideal international comp, right? I'm assuming would be us, Aussie, England, Samoa, and Tonga, right? Like a 5-team kind of tournament. Now that would be killer. That would be wicked. I don't think you could do any better than that. But I don't think England got their own thing going. They want teams to travel to them, it seems, and play a 2-test series. I think it's Aussie going over next. I wonder if that means we'll be after Aussie. I don't know.
Doubt it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, like it's you just don't know. I mean, this Pacific Cup Bowl, whatever, I'm assuming must have like a deal in place which is going to run for so many years.
Yeah, the only reason why I don't think it would is because we would know the framework of it.
Yeah.
Rather than going into the season, we didn't know the Pacific Nations Cup was happening again. We found out like
yeah, that's true.
Maybe 2 months before the grand final that hey, by the way, this is actually happening. Like it's.
I want to see the Anzac Test brought back. I want to see. I don't know, frickin' because they used to do that. It was the Anzac Test, City versus Country, and Tonga versus Samoa in one weekend.
That's what it was.
It's just I don't know.
I did not remember anything else but the Anzac Test.
Because the Anzac Test was Saturday, City versus Country was Friday, and I'm pretty sure the Samoa and Tongan game was the warm up to the City Country game. Yeah, man. I used to always watch City Country. It was where all like your second or third favorite player had a jam because your first favorite player probably playing in that Aussie team, carving up the Kiwis on Anzac Day.
I remember watching one City Country game and I was like, who the fuck are these players? Like, dude, I knew like 4 of them. I was like, oh my god.
Also, bring back the Warriors versus Melbourne Anzac clash. And Melbourne, stop being greedy and wanting to always just have it in Melbourne. That's the reason it was the Titans this year, because the Warriors wanted a home game, and Melbourne said, nah.
Because Melbourne are dumb. That's why.
To be fair, Melbourne haven't lost that series. No, to be fair, the Warriors haven't won on an Anzac Day fixture in how many years now? They've been losing to Melbourne for 1 billion years, and then they lost to the Titans this year.
That's what the Warriors do, man.
Remember when the Warriors used to be the Storm's bogey team?
Yeah.
And now the Warriors are the Warriors bogey team?
That's because we had the Ford packs. That's when we had... Was that back in the Ruben Wiki, fucking Steve Price?
Yeah, buddy.
It was like that Ford pack was
Michael Luck was a beast, man.
Did they have Liliman in there too? Or was he a little bit later? I think it might
It
be
was
a
a
little bit
later, but he was
yeah.
still a part of like those dominating eras.
I mean, yeah, that team used to be, go off the forward pack, and obviously you had Manu Vatuvai on the wing, Jeremy Ropati, even a little Lance Hohaya. Just...
Not Lance Hohaya. He was
Huntley
famous for like
Hurricane or
the
something,
fucking
eh?
he'd lose 10 yards off a freaking run out of dummy. He was the worst out of dummy. He just picks the worst moments. Go for a mish out of dummy, lose yards. He'd be the only player with negative yards in a freaking NRL match. He scoots out of dummy. Or was he the Huntley Hurricane? He was the Huntley pain in my ass.
Oh,
Yeah, but it doesn't mean
what can they do with the season?
nothing else has really happened there in terms of like free agency. I can't think of anything. There's just rumors. Hopefully, my Bulldog's gonna have a yarn to old Pep. He's more than welcome to come for 2026.
Sharks are pursuing him heavy too.
Yep, Sharks can
Will
get.
Kennedy's-
They just.
I don't.
They,
Will Kennedy's on the out. He's available.
Yeah.
Because they're shifting either Nico to fullback or they're signing Pep.
Well,
but aren't they going to lose their half, Atkinson?
I think they just say que sera, sera.
Well, they're also in the running for Volkman.
Who?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him.
Volkman, the old Warriors half.
Oh, here's one that Fox League suggesting is that, they swap Hines back to Melbourne and swap him for Pep.
Oh, then have a better fullback there. Interesting. They can't
He
afford
wouldn't,
that,
he wouldn't even be the fullback there.
though.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, what are you smoking? Or what's his name? What's that?
They
prick on
could.
that
No, they
show?
could.
Is it like a
Nico's
like
not
for
on-
like? Like
Nico's
for
not
like?
that much more than Pep.
Must be like for like, eh? Interesting.
Volkman. Right.
I don't know. I just don't know. I feel like you can't put Nico at fullback
Why?
because if he has because as a fullback, if you have a stinker, how much do you get criticised? Probably slightly less than the 7.
Yeah, he's already
I promise
used to
you, he's got 2 drop balls before he's back on. I need a break.
it.
But yeah, like Will Kennedy, he was really good 3 seasons ago, and then the last 2 kind of meh. So it's not surprising that they kind of are moving on from him.
Little injury prone as well, eh?
Yeah,
Is he? Yeah. So it's.
but I don't understand why they go chase Pep.
I want to
You've
know
got
how the fuck
Easton.
they're gonna afford him. They got
They've
Fanua.
got Eason, they've got Dykes.
Again, Fanua Blake, he's on a mill. Hines is
3.
close to a mill.
There's
Right.
3 teams that are apparently in the hunt for Jack.
Jack.
Josh Adokar.
Bro, I've never heard anyone call him Jack. I've heard the JAC.
Hey man, I'm going with some of your hyphens there. Anyway, it's the Eels, the Dragons, and the Tigers.
Oh yeah.
Why was that one the Tigers?
It was just how I felt my 3.
My
bad.
I saw the way you got it down there. I was like, hey.
My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. That's on me. But apparently Benji Marshall and the Tigers are reportedly interested in his services, with the gun winger having begun his career in light-hearted.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Him and Saruva on the wings.
Yeah,
Little fullback. Not bad.
that might get you up to
Bad.
16th.
No.
No.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not a spoon, eh?
He's got to be better than Charlie Stain, surely. Surely. No,
what
not
else we
King.
got?
Ouch.
Sharks reportedly set to re-sign Nikora.
Yeah, he's
2 years.
much.
Is that it?
Bro, I thought he would get a way longer extension.
I don't think people want to give people 10 years anymore.
Nah, but like I mean, like at least 3 or 4. Like,
This has got to be BS. Tigers offer Sullivan 900,000 to leave the club.
yeah.
Not that is
Well,
not
that-
BS.
Well, it's what you sent, right? Which is the 300k, but it's 300k over all 3 years.
300k per
shit.
year for those 3
Bro, I'm
years.
taking that out. I'm taking that.
Bro, if I'm Sullivan, I'm not.
900. I'm gonna flip that 900. I'm gonna turn it into something.
Wow. But if you're Sullivan, you're on 500 next year, 600 the year after, 600 the year after.
Once
Like,
again, who signed that? Who gave him that deal?
The other recruitment manager who got fired in less than a
2.4.
year.
That's right. He's that fucking that Greek guy, eh?
Like the
Unbelievable.
Fulton guy. Like, cool. You bought the Fanu brothers over here. But I don't know what the hell are the Dragons you saw that made you think, yeah, let's give that guy $2 million over 4 years.
You know what's crazy? I actually think we were looking at Sullivan too. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure he was on our radar. Or was him or Sailor? It was one of those two. I think it might have been both were on the Bulldogs' radar, and they were thinking about like looking at them.
Damn.
Knights
spend
are-
I wonder if
around
that's
so-
why. I wonder if that's why his price ended up being what it is. Because I highly doubt you just give him that deal or that much if no other club is looking at him, right?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
true,
It's
true.
kind of where we were. Because Latu got 500k.
Yeah,
Like,
but I think
him-
he might turn out to be worth it.
Oh yeah. Like I've no doubt. But to come in at what 19, and your price to a team that sucks is 500k. So Sam Weller's on 500 as well. He's underpaid for us. For what he does for us, he is underpaid.
Yeah, he's a good player, man.
The other one I saw was Brayley.
to the Knights.
The Knights,
yeah.
The Knights Brayley to the Eels.
Oh,
I'd
you
let him
mentioned
go
that
in a
in the last
heartbeat.
podcast. I wonder.
I'd let him go in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
Told
man.
you he'd be a good fit there. He should go. I'll
He
do what I
absolutely
can.
should go.
He should. He should.
Well, he's already been told by the Knights, right? He can go if he finds a contract. But I suppose it depends how much the Eels are going to want to pay him.
Surely, if they can get Knights to chip in.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
They won't.
anything that comes off the cap at the Knights, right? You can't look at it's that Ben Hunt money.
True.
I'm
yeah.
telling you.
Yeah. That's not a bad
9.
shout.
Phoenix Permanent 9.
Oh, I thought of another player. I forgot now.
Cogger 6.
But
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
I mean? I feel
Does
as though Cogger and Hunt would be two similar players, wouldn't they? Like if that's your 6 and 7, I feel as though
Will Price and Ben Hunt.
they need a running
Please
6,
gamble.
don't they?
Wouldn't it be Gamble?
Oh, I wouldn't
Let's
even know if
always
he's a
forget
runner.
about him.
Yeah.
They signed too many halves. That was confusing.
They did. But I kind of understand it though, right?
Yeah.
Because
Like, you're a
wasn't
team-
freaking KP supposed to be a half at one point there too?
Oh, look. That experiment had ended when he won Dally M after getting knocked out like 3 times playing in halves.
Yeah.
See, his career is going to be done soon. 2 more concussion. He's on the sideline commentating with Benji Marshall.
Hey, Benji's going to be coaching still, man.
No, that's what I mean. Like talking to Benji at halftime.
The Benji up though. Just think, he could have been a Kiwi and it could have been all better.
Bro, facts.
He should have been. He fucking
He
solved
could
a
have
lot
had
of
the
problems,
brothers
man.
backing him up instead of knocking him out.
Bro.
Also, do we think that Leo Thompson stays at the Knights now that they signed his brother, or do they sign his brother and move Leo on? That's a scucks move if they did that.
They must have signed him to try and get him to stay. Surely.
Yeah.
Surely.
Well, it was what I said last, right? Where they tried to get Tyrone last year. So they tried to get him for this year, but because of his contract, they couldn't. So now they've got him right. Like they're definitely doing all this to try to keep Leo.
Yeah, 100%.
Nah, Leo, you don't want to be there, bro. Come on over.
I mean, if they get Ben Hunt, though,
Come on over.
if I'm
I reckon Leo would look good as a Rooster. I hate the Roosters, but I think he'd suit their colours. He'd suit their vibe.
You mean the same
He'd be
colours as
that-
Newcastle?
Yeah, but they put it in a V, not those stupid
What,
whatever V
stripes?
that fucking. Yeah, I don't like the stripes. Say Newcastle, you can eat a dick.
I don't know. It's interesting with this move for Tyrell May, like how they've just said you can go.
Nah,
Because
I told you,
doesn't
man. They've got
fit.
someone. They must have someone that they're ready to get, or that they've
Well-
already done like a behind the back deal. They just haven't announced it yet. I just
thing-
don't
the
see
thing,
how you
right?
let someone go like that.
The thing was that like they're trying to free up that space for 26. So yeah, it's somebody on the market.
How do they not already have money? Like, fucking now you lost Joey Manu, fucking, Suwali, fucking, who else did they lose?
it just-
Kiri gone. That's got to be like close to 3 million right there. Jared gone. That's got to be well over
Ooh.
3 mil somewhere.
I don't know.
Where's that
See,
money gone?
because everyone signs on unders at the Roosters, you would think it's that much.
Hey, that's true. That's true.
But no, also what I read was that like they're getting a lot of players for that time.
yeah, because
So
they got
I
that
just-
Mark and
Who?
all that.
Which the Roosters.
Who they
Like
got
they're going
coming
after
in?
they're going after a ton of players. No, that's what they're trying to free up the cap space for.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to get
They
them
got
a
a wish
whole heap
list.
for 26, which would make sense, right? Brandon
It's-
Smith's injured for 25. Sam Walker, bro. If it's a lost season, you just say, sit it out. Get your knee right for 26.
And develop the other players that
Yeah.
are coming
Is
through.
Tedesco signed for 26?
Hope not. He can go to Super League.
Yeah, no, he is. I think he is.
Is he on a
Warwick
cut price deal, or
Wolves.
is he still on
No, I think he's
Like-
still on decent money.
He's
big
off to the
big
Huddersfield
money?
Giants.
But yeah, like- Teddy and Tupa are the ones that you kind of feel a bit for this year. Given that they're like,
On their way out.
yeah. And if that team, if that team's gonna stink, right? Like you think about it, like Teddy's 32 going into next year. Tupo's old as well.
Yeah, Tupa's
Like-
he's been around forever.
For you to be like kind of thinking, oh yeah, we might have a chance going into next year, and then suddenly like, oh, we're just gonna get rid of everyone. We're gonna let everyone walk out, and we're gonna hope Angus is still playing at this level in 2 years. We're gonna hope Spencer continues to get better.
Did Angus just play like this just to get the bag?
The
Nah, I think
contract
he
is
was-
a real thing, but it's also his mental. You can see like,
He
was
just on
gone.
another level. Yeah,
He was firing on all 4 cylinders this
Yeah.
season.
I don't think
Hats
he'll
off to
pick
that
like
bloke.
that again. But dang, that was just
He's still playing pretty well in the
Special.
Aussie comp too.
Mm. He's-
special
yeah.
form.
I don't know. He got the mental right, and went back to being a pretty good player. Like I was a big fan of Angus before the mental things because like once that happened, he dropped. And I was like, oh, I don't know if this dude's going to rugby, but I just don't know if he's ever playing again. Like, it's not all too often you see that mental bounce back and you come back to be an absolute stud. Like,
Yep.
Wee.
Well,
What else is floating around?
I think that's about all I got.
that's all I've got. Like I missed the footy of the weekend, but I'll keep the ear to the street, and we'll see who's going where this coming week. But unless you guys have something to add, that's all I've got, and we can start wrapping.
Yeah,
Short
did our
episode,
thing.
Pano.
Yeah, probably be a short episode. I just want to give a shout out to the other teams that represent our country. They actually fucking got it done. And All Blacks, Kiwis, pay attention. No, All Blacks obviously get it done. Although we just kind of assumed that they're going to win every time. But also to the Black Caps, the whitewash.
Oh,
The fact that they did it, first time getting a Test series win over there in India, which is nearly impossible to do.
Whitewash.
And then to whitewash them, I think the stat was it's their first whitewash in over 20 years. I think South Africa were the last ones to do it to them.
For the equivalence of relevance, this would be like this year's Tigers beating maybe not this year's Panthers, maybe
they beat a few teams. They beat a few teams this year.
Maybe 2022 Panthers in a grand final.
I was thinking that bad at cricket. Grant, I don't follow the cricket, but have we ever been that bad?
Have we ever won a World Cup?
I mean, yeah, we won a Test Series World Cup. Thank you.
Have we?
Yeah, because we won the first one.
That was the one we lost by underarm bowl to Australia.
The first ever Test World Championship we won because we beat India. It's the only one of the few major tournaments we've won because we have a tendency to choke in finals.
See, we suck.
We're good.
The last two finals, I know bullshit. Some bullshit has happened.
Yeah, that one against England that we don't talk about. That it was a tie. We never lose. Fucking tied, lost on the countback, stupidest shit ever. No, but I don't know if I have to give it relevancy or compare it to something. It would be, I guess Aussie winning the Blenders Load Cup again. That's. We've had that for how long?
Compete for that, eh?
Yeah, that's the level. It's not to say that because obviously we're
there are people
top tier nation, but
a life where they don't know that Australia can win that thing.
I mean, we've had it 21 years.
We've had it a long time.
We need to put that on the shelf and just stop competing for it. Like Australia stopped competing with us for the Hadley Cup.
Nah, because the thing is, right, the year we lose it, you never want to be on the All Black team that loses it. So I feel as though the All Blacks are always going to play hard for the Blenders, though, because you don't want your name to be a part of that. Fuck that if you're part of the team that lose the Blenders Load. You're never going to hear the end of it. And Aussie, obviously, you're trying your hardest because you want to be on a team that does win it. So
yeah, but if Aussie win it, they need to win it for 3 years in a row minimum. Or at least
that's not happening.
Or at least 3 times in a 5-year period before it becomes because all it takes is just 2 shitty games from the All Blacks and they win. There's not even a 3-game series anymore.
I don't know. I've seen the All Blacks win 2 shitty games. Play fucking poor.
Because that's what gets me with the Blizzard Cup. We can lose one, draw the second game, and we still win the cup.
Yeah. Yep. I thought it because I remember
we need 3 games.
I remember it being a 3-game series, but I swear there was a period where we would always just win the first 2, so it just always became dead rubber. I think it only goes to game 3 if it is Aussie wins and then it ends up being a tie or something.
It depends on the year.
If we win one, Aussie win one, we keep the cup.
Yeah.
But
it's tricky.
I got a would you rather. Would you rather be on the next All Black team that loses the Bledisloe or the All Black team that loses the streak at Eden Park?
I'll lose the Bledisloe.
You lose the Bledisloe.
At Eden Park.
I feel as though those two, I wouldn't be surprised if they happen together. That's 2 birds with one stone.
Whilst performing Kapo Pango. When we went through that hella losing streak and they decided to pull that out and lost for the first time? Why did they pull that out? Try to go, let's use this to try and win us a game. You suck. Don't waste our haka on your fucking performance.
You know what I hate? The fact that they do it every other bloody game. When it used to be basically only South Africa we ever did it against. Maybe England. The Aussie never bloody got it because they never deserved it. And now it's every other game.
We need a new haka.
You want a third haka?
Yeah.
I just want them to bring back Kamatu. Like honestly,
Yeah, they don't really do
he's
come
bad
out
often,
anymore. Eh?
yeah. Basically, I just need them to stop using.
I want to see them try and recreate the 1980s kamate. Where the little Pākehā fellas jump up in the sky.
I'll never forget my mate's dad's 50th. We all did a haka for him, and one of the bros who's from the Cook Islands didn't know it. Bro, you see, hey, and he's
didn't
up
jump.
in the air. Bro, he's up in the air. And me, him, and the rest of the boys, we were all up the front, and you just see him jump. And bro, everyone just starts cracking up, eh?
Why did he jump? You don't
None of us know. None of us know. We were all like, oh, yeah. And then I think for like the next 3-4 years, anytime there was a haka, we would all jump and look at him. Oh.
Well, I think that might get us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
This has been a great episode. It's a little bit shorter because obviously we only reviewed one game and we only speculated on a few players. Transfer season's still in full effect. I'm about to see what other scrubs we signed to our team. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, Fano. But that's all I've got to say. I hope you all have a great week. I look forward to seeing you guys back here on Thursday. Tune in. 12:30 p.m. New Zealand time. Same place, same time. What else do I normally say? I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Don't share it with pedophiles. That's weird. Well, because remember last week?
Well, yeah, a week changes things, eh? A week changes things.
Imagine if like a pedophile reached out and was like, "I like your show, man." Me and the boys in prison like it. We're like, what did you go in for? And they're like, oh, pedophile. Someone shared it with me. Like, imagine. That's fucked up.
I promise you, I ain't got time for that comment. I ain't got time for that one. I'll be directing that one straight to you. Brother, you wanted it to be shared with these guys? Here you go.
I better pass it off before I get us cancelled. Before we even get started. So here's to 7-2 to close out the rest of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, shout out to Saquon Barkley. Brother, you tried to carry my my fantasy team, but just not enough. Did you see his run?
Yep.
I was on the bike all day.
Oh,
Send
brother.
it in the chat.
Brother.
Send it in the chat.
Man, just did a reverse. What is it? Hurdle.
It's something else is what he did.
A reverse hurdle.
Brother, so got the ball, got to the edge, spun. When he was backwards, hurdled some guy who's coming to jump him, or he's going to tackle him, and then he just gets sandwiched. But outstanding
Saquon
run.
with a somewhat decent O-line can do bits. Saquon from New York, he was all alone. He up here at the Tigers.
Hey, a healthy Saquon.
Yeah.
A healthy Saquon.
How healthy can you be being behind that Giants O-line for the past however many years? That O-line has negative aura, negative protection.
Bro, I hate the use of aura. Oh my god, it's so much.
You have done, that's why.
So, bro, I hate everything. Oh, no aura, negative aura. Oh, so much aura.
Gee, that's negative aura.
Oh, it's me and JT and the rest of the Celtics, apparently. Could be champions with no fucking aura. Cool. Look at Ant who got just dog walked by Luca. Oh, so much aura. Yeah, okay. But no,
He's corny with his lines after he won the championship.
I'm well aware. I heard all of it from my team.
His script is from ChatGPT. He was on ChatGPT the night before. What to say when I win the championship?
Bro, when they won, when they did the banner raising, JT was like, JT had the mic. And JB, right before he said anything, was like, say what they can't say now. Everyone's just cracking up, eh? Oh,
Should
I
have
was
said,
hoping.
anything is possible.
Oh, I was hoping. But anyway, back to this. Shout out 99 Dreams. Go buy a hat. Go buy a baseball jersey. Even though the baseball season's over, but summer is coming up for New Zealand, so great option to buy. Other than that, shout out the All Blacks. He's tried to lose it. Ireland, salty by the way, didn't want to give the All Blacks a full week's recovery. No Cody, no Bowden for the game against Ireland. Doesn't matter. Y'all suck in quarterfinals.
Hey,
Make a semi-final in chat.
They just need to remember Arcee's in their head.
Ireland. I used to like Ireland so much, and then they just wanted to chat. But anyway.
Bro, hey, you like get good in Europe, and then all of a sudden you think you're the best in the world? Lol.
Win a few games, I think you're it.
Yeah. Bro, remember you're winning tournaments in Europe. Lol.
Yeah.
I love it. Anyway, the Grand Slam is still on for the All Blacks. That's all we care about. Well, that's all I care about. We can't win the Pacific Nations Cup, but yeah, shout out to 99 Dreams.
Wait, maybe next week do we do a recap of the ABs as well as the Kiwis?
We might lose next week. We might lose next week, sir.
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah. If we win, though, regardless, I'm giving it to Ireland.
Let's do that then. On Thursday's episode, we'll preview the Kiwis, we'll preview the Kiwi Ferns, and then we'll preview the All Blacks. And we'll see. Oh, and Australia.
We can't.
We can't?
Oh, actually, no, we might be able to.
Oh, they do team naming on like the days, eh?
Bro, because the All Blacks, heaven forbid we have a actual build up and know the team.
Yeah. They like to be secret squirrels.
We knew the England team 3 days before the All Blacks team.
I was listening to Dan Carter's audio book, whatever his Chasing Greatness book is, and they said it's because their team, their backbone they call them, they used to be the Double Ds, the Dirty Dozen or whatever, and they need to be able to perform at the level of a starter, just in case a starter falls out, and they want to have that poker hand hidden in case of any injuries that come up during training camp. They don't want the opposition team to go, okay, sweet, it's, I don't know, fucking Damian McKenzie at 10 this week instead of fucking Richie Mwanga, for example. So then they're going to know how to attack because they'll just be like, watch Damian McKenzie highlights. That was Dan Carter's reasoning why they do that.
Interesting.
You know what? Newsflash, Dan. You guys were fucking better than everyone. It didn't matter. But
yeah. So, that All Blacks
didn't
team,
matter.
it's like, 2015 All Blacks team could have put their team out like 3 weeks early. With the playbook.
Hey, guess what? Everyone healthy, we know who's playing.
Yeah, with the playbook.
But yeah, this team, newsflash, Damien is starting at 10 this week. Yay! I can't wait to see the rushing defense on him. Wallace the TT, shout out to you though. You were mean. Talia, your game-winning try, mean. Other than that, Asafo Mua, hey brother, learn to throw a line out, please. We've gone in the first half. I don't know what happened in the second half. You just said, nah, I ain't got it no more. Or I've played more than 30 minutes. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Pedophiles, don't come for me in the comments. That's right.
Wow, that's crazy.
Over to you too.
That's crazy.
Yes, wow. As always, we want to give a shout out to our friends, both near and far. We, of course, always love the support here for our channel. Look, I'm pretty keen to end this episode because that was just a shit weekend of league. Shout out to Tonga. Congratulations on your dub. To be honest, I think you might have played your final early. But yeah, to the Kiwis. Like, a part of me actually won't mind if they lose. Like, how low can you go? Right? You can't get any
You get
lower
relegated.
than...
That's how low you can go.
Demetrio coaches
Okay,
PNG. I do
like,
mind.
it's just... You mind? I mean, I
I
feel as
do
though I
mind.
might get rid of Stacey quicker, you know?
Yeah,
Three
Stacey's
tests,
got to go.
you're out.
Then who coaches after him?
They should have given Nathan...
Anybody.
I feel as though Nathan Kalis could do a better job.
Anybody. Literally, Wayne Bennett
Look,
put his hand up for the fucking job.
I don't
Also,
know. I'm
question.
not... Yes.
How many of the Tongan players were born in New Zealand?
Who cares?
All of them, almost.
Fucking hell.
7.
I don't care. Just that
7.
there
The
wasn't-
rest were born in New South.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it, Kiwis. That wasn't it, boys. Hopefully, I don't even think I want to watch this game against PNG. I bet you this will be the game where we finally see Chance at fullback and then watch Nikorima play at 6 or something, to where there's an actual, like, you know, or Crossland the 6. Aaron Clark might even get on. I don't know. But fucking, let's talk about making changes too little too late. Anyway, I'm done with this rant. We will see you on Thursday. Until then, stay safe, as always. Chur chur chur, matua.